Hey everyone, welcome to Metroid Samus Returns, which is a remake of the second game, Return of Samus. I played Metroid Zero Mission way back when, so I figured that I might as well get started on the next one since I'm dating this video immediately. Metroid Dread is coming out next month. I'm super excited. I can't wait for it, and it basically is going to have the same systems as this one, so why not do the game that they're about to do a new game with the same engine? Kinda, not really. I don't know. The logistics. Anyways. So yes. As you can tell, I have the main screen up on top, and when I need the bottom screen, I am basically just going to pop it up on screen like this. That's pretty much how it's going to go for this entire LP, since the bottom screen is relatively not needed. It's just pretty much a map in my health and stuff. But yes. New file will be created. In the year 20XD5 of the Cosmic Calendar, a Galactic Federation research team discovered an unknown life form on planet SR388. While they were able to successfully obtain a living sample, their research vessel was attacked by space pirates during their voyage home. This attack was no coincidence. The space pirates had set their sights on these mysterious organisms called Metroids. They planned to replicate the sample and exploit its ability to absorb the energy of any life form. Their intention was to use Metroids as a weapon, one powerful enough to conquer the entire galaxy. To combat this threat, the Galactic Federation dispatched a lone bounty hunter to infiltrate the space pirate base on the planet Zebes. Against all odds, Samus Aran eradicated the Metroids on Zebes and defeated Mother Brain, the leader of the space pirates, and so their sinister plans were thwarted. For a time. Concerned by these developments and by the great threat the Metroid species still posed to the galaxy, the Galactic Federation mounted another expedition to SR388. A special squadron of elite soldiers from the Galactic Federation Police was dispatched to investigate. The team soon went missing, but not before transmitting a small sampling of data back to headquarters. Analysis of this data confirmed a Metroid presence within the interior of planet SR388. So as long as they continue to exist, these Metroids will forever pose a devastating threat to the galaxy. The resulting decision in the Galactic Federation Council was immediate and unanimous. Samus Aran, you must exterminate the Metroids once and for all. Say hello to planet SR388. The planet, which was technically the second game of the series at the time, the planet that we basically went to do a mission for. But now, it is, let's see, Metroid Prime Hunters, 2, 3, 4 coming up, Federation Force. You know, there's going to be a lot of games in between that now. So technically, this is no longer Metroid 2. Well, yes, planet SR388 has a bunch of Metroids in it, and we are basically just going to go in and find out what exactly we can do. And so far, we're just scratching the surface. So yes, we don't really have too much of what we can do at the moment. We can hold R and just like aim around to fire missiles, which we have 24 of them. It looks like, yeah, 24 of them. And if you hold L, you can kind of go like this and just maneuver around and shoot any which way you need to, but you can't move while you're doing this. Kind of stinks. It would have been nice if it had like new 3DS support so you can like aim while you're doing it. But yes, if I want to aim and shoot a missile at that, I just hold R and then bam. Climb up, grab onto the ledge. Ledge grab is just, you have it from the get-go. That was the thing that they added in Zero Mission, and now we just have it from the get-go. So far, I'm not doing so hot. Well, yes, this area is pretty much just a training area to kind of get you the grips on how to do things and just aim around, figure out things. Not a big deal there, but when you're grabbing onto something, you could hold the button and then just aim how you would please. Then jump and jump. Pretty simple. But missiles are pretty much your go-to if for killing things in general. I am doing so well, just aiming and just dying at every little flip-flop everywhere. It's funny though, because I barely lost any damage because everything's just giving me stuff. Yes, we got a dead dude over here. Didn't bode well for them. Use your melee counter right before a charging enemy makes contact to parry. After doing so, you'll automatically take aim. Press X to use your melee counter now. So bam. And then I can just shoot and kill them. So yes, whenever an enemy flashes like white or like does like a charge thing where they make that noise, sometimes it's not always immediate, like you can just figure that out. You just see like a little white little spot and then you just kind of go like this dude right here. See, bam. And then automatically aim at them and I can shoot. It's not the best way of going about it, but it works. It's just because you do this and then you're kind of like just, it's weird. It's really weird to describe. Like it's kind of like you're kind of stuck in the animation, kind of, but not really. You can get out of it really easily. But yeah, that's your main method of just getting around things if you don't want to just die to a bunch of things, because things in this game do a ton of damage, but not really. It's no Metroid Fusion. Which Fusion is the 4th game in the series, and that game, brutal when it comes to just how much damage you take all the dang time. It's ridiculous. But here so far, it's pretty simple. We have no abilities because Samus likes to just not keep abilities because of like ability amnesia or something stupid like that. The only thing we have is missiles, and I'm glad that we actually start with some. Because it's nice because, as you know, missiles are pretty much the primary way of shooting down foes, like Metroids, for example. I don't know why Samus didn't come more prepared, but it is what it is. Speaking of coming more prepared, this thing right here, shoot it, and it gives us the Morph Ball. Why Samus didn't have this from the get-go? I don't know. But now we have the Morph Ball. The compact Morph Ball lets you move through narrow passages. Simply push down while crouching or tap the map on the touchscreen to take the Morph Ball form. So if you want to go to the Morph Ball really quickly, you can hit down twice, do that, or just jump and tap. Honestly, tapping the touchscreen is much easier. It is much easier just to tap the touchscreen. But yeah, if we want to go back, we can, and just go and grab that missile expansion we just saw. So good to go. And missiles only increase by 3 for capacity. It's a little weird, but there are plenty of them in the game, so it's not like too big of a worry. And just like that, we hit a save point. There are plenty of save points in this game all over, so you don't really have to worry about that happening, like where you die and then like you have to come back at your next checkpoint. There's save points. They're rather frequent. This is a portable game after all, so you don't have to worry too much. So this statue here, along with this purple goop, we probably don't want to touch the purple goop, but this statue, as you can tell, has a little dot on it. This is a new thing to this remake, where they pretty much they say exactly how many Metroids you need to kill in an area before you can move on. The original game, they just kind of did like a screen shake, and it's like, yeah, you can move on now. This is kind of, it just tells you, hey, this is what you need, come back here, and then you can move on. Makes it a little bit more obvious to figure out, which honestly, I love that they do that because, yeah. It was annoying back then. Yeah, as you can tell, we got more dead dudes. That's a fun time. As if that isn't weird enough, we kinda gotta roll into the mouth of it and go and come out. And that gives us a scan pulse. Samus Returns gave new abilities called Aeon abilities, which we get the Aeon compatibility immediately because no unknown suit things like the first game. You just get, well, the first remake anyway. Aeon fuels your special abilities, like the scan pulse. Refill the gauge with Aeon orbs foes may drop whenever you beat them or successfully parry. They're really easy to come by, so you don't really have to be stingy with it. So, Scan Pulse uses Aeon to scan an area. Use it to reveal map information and the location of breakable rocks. Press up to equip, A while equipped to activate. Cancel by pressing A again before the pulse is released. So yes, as you can tell, they're mapped to the D-pad, which basically means 4 of them. Yes, if you want to know what this does, just click the A button and bam! Shows us where breakable blocks are. And knowing a Metroid game, this is really good, but it also reveals the map in like certain areas. So you can kind of go through and be like, oh, look at all this stuff I can find now. And like it said, enemies drop it, so you don't have to be too stingy. It goes pretty dang quickly. You can get it really, really fast. Can you not do that? Same thing. Oh, hello. I mistimed that. Go on here. And missile tank. But yeah, as you can tell, we have a music change. This is the song that actually starts up when the game normally starts when you play it on the Game Boy. Which is nice. I love this theme, and I think all the remixes are great. Especially since the original game was on the Game Boy and the atmosphere was very different there. The Amiibo option has been locked in the map menu because we saw a Metroid. So yes, when we get near a Metroid, it actually doesn't show it now, but during the cinematic, it blinks yellow on our map counter there, like on top of the Metroid. Basically, it said, hey, there is a Metroid in the area. And now it's blinking again, so I can actually show it off. So when you get near a Metroid, you're like, okay, there's a Metroid in the area, awesome. Now I would really like to be able to get that, so I'm gonna head back up. There is an item right there. So can I can go around, not a big deal. I'll just go around and get it. Go over here. There. Woo. Oh. Jump, please. Woo. There we go. Hello. See what I can't beat you up. That's fine. Ow. If only there was more breakable blocks. It looks like we're gonna have to come back if I want to get that. Fun. My bad. Actually, you know what? Can I get it? Can I get it? I want to see if I can get it now. And I like do yeah, I can maybe possibly. Nope. Because if you notice, when I do a wall jump, I actually go a little bit further. So that stinks. Oh well. I'll have to come back. Hello there. And down we go. Anything over here? Yes, there is. It's a way forward. Ow. And down in here. Missile expansion. It's blinking red now, which means I'm getting really close to it. So, it's nice to have like the little tracker. kind of nice to know where they're at. But for now, let's continue on, because we're getting close. New Metroid. I mistimed that so badly. Let's try that again. Or I can shoot you now. Ow. Do your thingy. Bam, 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 bam. And bam. There we go. And shoot, 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 shoot. And that's it. Good to know the LP curse is still a thing. All right, now that we have that, we pretty much know exactly where we need to go. The game kind of told us exactly where we need to go. It's great. The first area is not hard at all in the slightest. Well, technically this isn't the first area. This, according to the map, is the surface. And there's still more stuff right there. I want that. Bam. Thank you. But also, I want this. Looks like I can't get in the door, so there might be another way in. How about here? The charge beam. The charge beam gathers energy, which is then released all at once. This power can be used to open charge doors. Press and hold Y to charge and release Y to fire. Simple, easy peasy. As you can tell, I couldn't get in because it needed more energy. The door needed more energy. So I can go bam, and then I'm good to go. All right, so now, to actually explore the rest of this area, I can go bam, save, ow. I was trying to do something. How about you stop? There you go. Let's check over here, grab you, more missiles. And I definitely want to go back and grab that one item before I continue on, because I went the wrong way like an idiot and missed it entirely. So let me get up and up and up. And I gotta, oh yeah, charge door. I gotta go bam. Now that I'm here, waste like 8 missiles trying to kill one dude. That's totally awesome. Oh well, that's fine. Go through here. And go through here once more. Those yellow orbs that I pick up is actually Aeon energy as well. Really, really useful. Okay, now let's go grab that item because I missed it. It is not that way, it's this way. Through here. Through this one this time. Or was it? Was it? Yeah, it's over here. I'm just gonna do this. Where are you? Right there. Bam, missiles. And now we're good. So let's continue forward. More charge doors. You going to try? Yes, you are. Bam. Now let's use that weird DNA thingy we picked up and just kind of plop it in there. And that lowers the water level, or whatever stuff that is supposed to be. It's definitely not water, it's like purple goop of burniness. Don't really know exactly, but it hurts. It hurts a lot. You get to go through this area. So let's see here. I'm going to use one of these and inspect the area around me. It looks like we got a thing there and another thing there. Okay, is there a way? Doesn't look like it. Thankfully, the map at least shows the items. Hello. Ow. I hit the wrong button. I meant to just do that immediately, but then I shot. Can't really do anything with that yet. Hello. All right, looks like we can go through here. Yes? No, I can't. That counted? All right. Don't really count that as a counter, honestly, because it's just like weird whack. There we go. We got a bunch of stuff over here, so let's check that out. Nope, it looks like I can't wall jump off of those because of weirdness. I can kill you. That's cool. Can't do anything about that though. So, going around. That seemed obvious enough. All right. So, before I go down this elevator, let's check out those Amiibos, because I kind of put it off long enough. So the map screen, Amiibos, right? So on the bottom screen here, if you notice, we have map, we have the Amiibo icon, we have a little pin thing that we can basically drag to a location of interest on the map. So, like I said before, we can't get this one. So there's one there, one here, and one here. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. That I can't get yet. So I'm going to keep those in mind. Good to go. We're going to come back for that. And then we have a little bit of a log where we can just read things, find out what things are. And then settings, which is just controls, which just show the controls. And last checkpoint, last save. If you get really stuck for any reason, you can last checkpoint it. But Amiibo support. Yes, we unlocked the ability to use Amiibos, which we can also use on the next save. You can use Metroid-related Amiibo, I almost said a Remo, to unlock special features. After your next save, you can also access this option from Samus files whenever you wish to use an Amiibo. In this case, there are 4 Amiibo that we can use for this game. Samus Aran, which is the one that came in like the dual pack with the Metroid one, that unlocks an energy for Aeon reserve tank that contains 500 units of Aeon energy. And you also get a gallery of art after you beat the game. You could tap it again at that point for the original Metroid 2 Return of Samus. The Metroid Amiibo gives us basically the ability to mark where the closest Metroid is on the map. At this point, we're like in a spot where there isn't any, and we could tap again at the beginning of the game to unlock a really hard mode called Fusion Mode. It is different from the normal hard mode, and I guess you can probably figure out why it's called Fusion Mode. But then there's the 2 Smash Amiibo. Zero Suit Samus, we can unlock an energy reserve tank. That is one I'm going to use right away. That gives us 299 units of energy if we were to, say, die. So let me just activate that and get an extra one there. And we beat the game at least once, and we can unlock a gallery, which in this case is the sound test. So that is one thing we can do. But then there's also the standard Samus Amiibo from Smash, which basically gives us a missile reserve tank that contains 50 missiles or 10 super missiles when we were to unlock those. So I'm just gonna go tap and get the reserve tank, because why not? And then when we beat the game, we can unlock another gallery of art. And then the last one I'm going to use is the Aeon one, because why not? Gives us all 3 of those. These Amiibo are relatively easy to come by, so you get them pretty quickly. Now on your bottom screen, you'll just see all the little things there. So if I were to die at this point, I get more health, and if I were to waste all my missiles, I get more missiles, and if I waste all my Aeon energy, I get more Aeon energy. It's perfect. Now that we're done with the surface, let's head down. Next time Azure plays, we'll head to Area 1. I'll see you all then.